are here, including my husband, that are the constant optimism. They are just happy, but they go happy like there's a sale at Nordstrom. I don't have to call you back. These people wear their heart on their sleeve. But unlike the emotional colors, they're not going to call and go, how's that make you feel? They're like the dog that says you want to go bye-bye in the car and they hang out the window and go, hit it! As I start there very higher, I see bands and bands of color. So even though you're very poised and you enjoy this kind of refined exercise, there's a little bit of this in you and you love to take a walk on the wild side. You are kind of fastidious, almost sometimes or have been known to be a little anal retentive about the drawers in your organization and especially your socks and bed. You have your favorite bedtime socks that I see, and especially when you're, and I mean this lovingly, when you do your dishes, you kind of go, nah. She had an accident.
She went through a windshield.
Yeah, it feels like a fall. And she says, but I watched it. I watched it. Even hours before I knew my life here was going to end.
That's true.
As I left my body, it was merely a light that came through and lifted me out of my skin. But in time, I watched it an hour before it happened. In fact, I was there with the man who drove the other car, forgiving him for being in this situation. You show your children that you don't have to tolerate and you don't have to make it. You don't have to make it your own, that you're part of a greater plan. So you, Leslie, volunteered to come into this life to be such a powerful presence, not just in your children, but in young people. And she says, and the story has just begun. And you have little dogs. You have that little Chihuahua, and it's a little Chihuahua, and it's just like happy, happy, happy all around you. And you have a beautiful violet and lavender aura. You are a double emotional color, which means that you are very sensitive and visionary in a beautiful, delicate way, yet it comes through passion and meaning.